Moto G4 Plus, Moto G5 Plus. Carol Dixon, my mother, needs a new phone. I'm Mike Dixon. This is simply your device. And in 3,
2, 1.
Hey there, we have today a very unusual unboxing. First off, this is my mom, Carol Dixon. Mom needs a new phone. Nothing completely wrong with her Moto X from 2014, but here's my beef with it. Motorola at the time and Verizon, I don't know what was the problem, but they decided not to update this phone. Now, updates isn't always the thing, but it's just, I'm finding the phone to be a little laggy. Time and age is starting to catch up to it. If I'm correct, you are having issues.
For me too.
Yes. How about the battery life? Are you noticing?
Battery life is really bad.
Beginning bad.
Now, you added a couple games, and I don't know if it's that or not, but usually by dinner time I have to recharge it, and it never happened before.
Right. So the it's getting long in the tooth, as they say.
Yeah.
So we're going to unbox these purely. We're here to see. Let me just give you a quick. I've shown Mom here everything about Android and her phone. So she's not a tech person. I'm the tech person. I'm the one. I'm the one that shows her these things. My brother helps out. He's the Apple guy. I'm the Android guy of the family. So here's an interesting perspective here we're going to do here. We're going to see what she has to say. I made it perfectly clear before we shot the video. She does not like these phones. She does not have to take these phones. Now, she's on Verizon, courtesy my brother is paying for the service. Why I chose these phones at the moment is simply because the versatility, the ability for her to go to Verizon, and if any time my brother decides to go to a different carrier, these phones can follow. I hope she'll get 2 years out of these phones. Now, I know, again, this is last year's model, 2016, and this is 2017 model. Both are getting, well, this one got their OS update. So this will be getting, as soon as we mess around with it, we will probably want to do an update, an operating system update. Well, this comes with the latest and greatest. Now, real quick here, I'm referring to the camera up above. The difference between, you'll see the difference with the design, and I'll explain a few other things as we go along here. This is a 5.5 inch screen, so the actual real estate, as we call it in the business, gets a little bit bigger. This phone uses the same screen dimensions as this. Okay. The build quality is going to be different, okay, once we get into this. I'm not going to power up these phones. We're going to just touch and feel first, and we're going to see what you think at first. And then I'm going to ask you to choose which one that seems right away out of the gate what you seem interested in, okay? Which one you think of, all right? Now, I want to also explain to Mom and other people out there that this phone here is ability. Now, this one, by the way, let me also digress real quick. I was going to do this double opening unboxing on my own, and then through a chain of events, knowing Mom was going to need a phone, I was going to suggest one or the other, but I saw an opportunity here to see what her expressions are, what her thoughts are. Instead of coming from me, let's hear what she has to say. All right, the average consumer, the person who's not a tech person. Okay, you're right. Now, again, what makes this one appealing is they're running specials on these phones. These are both 64 gigabytes internal memory, and what I mean is just what it means, the actual internal. So you can load a lot of stuff in this.
What do these cost?
Well, I'm going to get to that part.
Okay.
This is 32 gigs. She hasn't run out of memory. Okay, I've gone a bit overkill because these were on special as it is. I picked up this one from B&H along with, they were having a promotion with I'll put this in here, the Samsung Level Pro wireless headset. Now these are for me. And another video will be coming later on them to tell you what I think. This is you were asking, this was originally a $299 phone.
That's reasonable, isn't it?
Oh, very reasonable, but I got this for this and the headsets for $239.
Oh.
Okay, so I got this for $239. Now the only thing with this, Mom and folks, is there are only two colors to choose from, black and white.
Okay.
Most basic dominant color. Now the thing with this is, and what I want to explain to you is, right at the moment, last time I saw, you can go to Moto Maker and still customize this. Now, so you could get one in purple,
Okay.
but now you're going to pay $299 for that.
I think that's a little too high.
Right. I understand. And there's other versions of this phone, by the way. There's 32 gigs less or memory. This has both of these going to have a fingerprint sensor, where to unlock the phone you will use your thumb or finger to unlock it.
But now with the larger
Screen
percentage, no, the larger
memory.
memory. I think that would be an asset because my iPad is older and I can't put any of the games that I want now. They all have to wind up on here.
Right.
So that would probably be an asset for me.
Well, here's another
But
bonus.
they both have the same amount.
They
right?
still have the same amount, and here's the other bonus, including with this phone here, is this doesn't have the ability to have expandable memory. And expandable memory, which I didn't bring out to show you, but it's a little additional memory card that goes in.
So that doesn't have it.
This doesn't have it, nor does your iPad have it. These have expandable memory. So we can expand the memory in here. A lot of your pictures will go on that card. And we've discussed before about going to CVS and getting those pictures made. I could show you how to get the card out, take it to that person that you like at CVS, and she can pull those pictures from. Both these phones have that capability. Now, let me move on to the G5 Plus. Now, the only thing with this particular one here, this G5, is this is a Amazon exclusive. Now, what makes this different, and again, when you turn on the phone, like I'll try and demo here, sometimes there's going to be an ad from Amazon. So they lower the price of this phone to $239 instead. I don't know the exact price of the straight up version. I think this is also $299. I gave you a $299 price. This was brand new. I think this is $299 brand new right now. There are deals to be had still on this phone without the Amazon ads in it. So some people don't want to deal with the ads. They go and spend the extra money, or they wait to find the deals. You can get a 32 gig version, and it's a lot less too. I don't know. I don't have the exact cost, but it's, of course, in this case, for a phone, as I always say, data is king for the carrier. Memory is king for a phone. Because you put more memory, it increases the price. It changes some other things like RAM. RAM in a nutshell is, as you play a game, stop, go to Facebook, stop, go check your email, stop, go answer a text message. All that stuff is running in the background. Now I show you to go clear them all out. You don't.
Yes, you did.
Right, but what I'm saying is.
Oh, yes, I do. Okay.
Right.
Yes.
Well, what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay.
So what I'm explaining here is the RAM. The higher the RAM, the ability to hold those items in the background and not having a detrimental effect on how the phone performs.
Okay.
So, again, the higher the RAM, you pay more. The higher the memory, you're going to pay more. So that's how that's pretty much working. So we're going to go and we're going to. This is going to be around because I want you to use this phone to compare.
Okay.
To compare this. Now, which one is interested to you first off? Or
I like this because the size is larger, but I don't know how much heavier it's going to be, and that one's a little bit more modern. So let's start with this one.
Okay. Now I'm going to fair for everybody. I already opened the box for this one because there was somebody that I was trying to talk him into getting this phone, Ginger, but she's a Samsung person. So I'm sorry. So here goes, as us people get all excited. Ooh, we're going to cut the button. Yeah, you know. Ooh. Okay. So cutting the box open for the first time. Now this one, like I said, this is Amazon, and so it's going to have the Amazon ad when you first unlock the phone. It's going to have that little ad. This is not. Okay, so here goes the G4 Plus, and here we go.
I like that it's larger. Now, is everything in it that's going to bring the weight to it, or things have to be added to it?
Well, let's see if there's. Let's open up the box and see what's contents in the box. How about it? So we have our charging cord. Okay, and the beauty with this particular situation is I know we're all about Type C, the USB Type C, and not to get to keep it down here is Type C. The connectors are different. Okay, that allows for quicker charging and also data transfer. So if you want to transfer data from this to your computer, the new style is going to be quicker. But the greatest thing with this is, are you in the camera shot? Oh, good. No, that's good. With this is that your existing cables that you have, like the white one, if you need it, if you were in a pinch, that would still work. But this comes with turbocharging. So turbocharging, I know, pretty fancy stuff.
I don't know.
But
this
is quicker charging capabilities. So I can't give you a complete spec. All I can tell you is where you would charge this phone here, and it would seem like it would take forever. With the charger that you have, this is going to charge quicker. Now let me just interject real quick. This does have turbocharging capability, but you didn't get this kind of brick. They call this a brick.
Okay.
All right. So.
Well, this charges actually half decently, other than if once in a while when I mess up and it goes too low, which normally I don't, but when it does, it takes a little longer, but it's not that bad. I was kind of surprised with this one still. It charges half decent amount of time.
Okay. So pretty much looking at things, there's no battery here in the box, so it means it's probably got a battery that's already in it.
Now, is everything
So you
in
were
here-
asking me about the weight. I'm not sure. I think the battery in this is made into it. I have to take the cover off.
Oh, don't do that.
Well, I have to take the cover off if I was to.
But I mean, is the SIM card in there?
No, the SIM card will be transferred out of this phone.
Gotcha.
Okay. And folks, when we talk about SIM cards, this is just, again, now my opinion. It's like a big dark secret, you know what I'm saying? You should be able to take the SIM card that operates your number and your data from this phone and put it in this phone with no problem at all. Some carriers...
He's talking about himself, not me.
Right. Some carriers make it like it's a major deal. Okay, the battery's already in it. And your SIM card will go here and your memory card will go here.
Oh, so there's two? I didn't know that, seriously.
Well, the SIM card is what you're going to make your phone calls with.
Okay, the memory.
And the memory is memory.
Memory, like games, photos, things?
Right. That's
Gotcha.
what we're talking about. This is where we're going to expand our memory. We're going to make it a lot more.
Okay, well, I'm glad that's in there because it seemed a little heavier than...
Than this one?
Yeah. But I like the size of it. I like the
Now,
size of it.
understand that all these phones I'm going to show you, and I did that with that tablet earlier today. I made okay. All that stuff can be done. I can make the lettering big. And let me explain real quick. My mother has an issue with her eyes. She's having trouble. That was the other thing that led me to start looking into possibly wanting her to have this phone. But I also want her to have the absolute newest. So I figured this is what would be a great opportunity to give her an opportunity on. But the thing is, now the ability to make the fonts and icons much bigger are in the settings, at least in the newest operating system I'm finding. Now probably the last one, the Marshmallow operating system, the OS, I think you can make it bigger. I know now, I noticed that Nougat has that capability to make it much bigger so you can see.
So both of these will have the ability for me to...
Make it bigger. I will make it
Okay.
bigger for you, yes.
Okay.
So getting back to this, here's your first... Tell the folks what's your first impressions of the device, feeling it in your hand.
Okay, I definitely like that it's larger. And it just, I don't know, it gives a better feel that I would be able to really see everything much, much better. And I like that it's not too heavy. That's what I was concerned about, like I asked you. I like it.
Okay.
I like it a lot.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's good. Let's though open this one up, and then just to have the feel in the hand
Put
kind
this
of thing. And you can put it aside. That's fine. Wherever you want to put it.
Okay.
So we're
I was
going.
surprised though, because I thought it was that large. Sometimes because I always keep my phone with me, time. So and I just thought that would be kind of like, but
Too
it's
big for you.
Too big for me, but
But it's still pocketable. You know, put in your pocket.
Yes, and I like that. And like I said, it's a little heavier, but not heavy.
Yeah, some of the phones I've handed you, that you're saying, oh wow, that was real heavy.
Yeah,
That's a real heavy
yeah.
phone.
So I like this
Okay.
one. This already on a scale of 1 to 10, this is a 9.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I really,
You heard
really
it first,
like
a
that.
9.
Okay.
So here is the Moto G5 Plus, and this is a 2017. This is the newest and latest
Yeah,
thing. Okay. So here is this. Now the difference with this one is this is using more of a metal build. That's plastic. Okay, that's a
Yeah.
plastic kind of phone. So here, why don't you take that? Now this is the screen size is going to be this big.
Why does it seem like it's the same size?
Well, maybe that's how they designed the phone.
Make it look like that. They would never do stuff
It's
like
an
that.
interesting point. No, it's an interesting point. This is why I'm having you do this. See, as she said right away, is why is it so just as big as that, but it has a smaller screen. It has this screen on it.
Yeah, okay. It seems almost as heavy as that one, which I'm surprised. I thought it still has a little bit of a whiff, you know, to it. I like the look of it better, a sleeker looking. But I am, you know, technically challenged big time. And is it just me, or these both look the same size? Because if you look at that, see the screen starts here, and then all this is not screen here. So, I mean, aren't they the same? They are.
Well, again, they
And
probably.
I mean, I
No.
want your advice now. Is it, or am I just seeing it wrong?
No, you're not seeing it wrong, and again, as an average consumer, we're going to just say this, is that's where you're going to be shopping around for a device. You're going to notice these sometimes subtly, sometimes not so subtle. You know, the last, for example, in my opinion, the last. This S7 here, that's this phone here, and the generation before that, they made improvements, but generally the design language is relatively the same. You know, they kept the same size. Maybe people said they liked this, but they went to a smaller screen. Now the thing is, these buttons here, see that space there? This is probably going to be in this space here, and then the screen starts from there up.
Okay.
Okay. So that's why I wanted to show you that.
And I don't know why, it just seems crisper, maybe because it's white or something, I know, and it sounds so hokey, but
Now,
when you buy a phone, you're looking at all these things, how it feels in your hand. For me, I mean, technically, I don't know 1/10, 1/100th of what you're speaking about, all that, that's why I'm looking to you for guidance. But so far as, you know, just me as an average, you know, I don't know. I still like something about this one. I don't know why.
Now I'm just gonna here's the other thing. This phone here, we can, like I said, we can get it in different colors, but you're going to pay extra. You're going to pay, I shouldn't say extra, as far as like where this phone in white and black is. You can find bargains on white and black ones of this version. You want it, if you want a purple one, blue one, different accent colors, you can design all that if you wanted to. And I'm just letting you know you're just letting you know your options.
No, I just, for me, I want to save as much money as possible. For
I
me,
understand.
I won't, you know, die if I don't have a purple one.
Now this one here comes in gold in this colors, this gray
Now
color.
you're talking gold.
Okay, so I'm just letting you know that like I said, they dropped the ability to make these different colors, and then they went with just this style here. Computer chip that's in here is still workable, but this one here is highly rated this one for the battery life. This seems to have exceptional battery life. The chip they used was used in another Motorola phone that had excellent battery life. Now this is going to get, of course, it's a brand new phone, so it's going to have really good battery life in it. But I just wanted to also point that out to you, that that also. I don't want to make it confusing. If you really like this phone, then we'll start doing that.
Okay, well, this was a 9, this is an 8.
Wow.
So it isn't that it's like a 2.
Mm-hmm.
So
What made it an 8? What was it making it not a tie or a 10?
I don't like all the darkness, all thing, that's all. I mean, everything else you're telling me has to do with, the workability of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess either one I think would be an asset for me that way. But I don't know, I don't like all the dark and the metal. It just looks
Okay, well,
like heavy metal.
hey, no. I mean,
And this actually feels lighter.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And
Okay. Now.
and you're telling me now this screen is bigger than this?
Yes.
Okay. Then how come I'm not seeing it? I know you explained it to me, but how come I'm not seeing it?
Well, like I said, they took the time to put this here. They call this a chin, and the chins or the unused real estate here, and then there's going to, I would believe, I'm going by memory, I think there's another here would be your home and back buttons would be taking up space, and then from this part to here, what works out to be 5.2 inches from here forward. So they wasted a space here to operate the phone. They wasted a space here and given this large chin, but yet giving a frame of this size. So you would say, okay, hey, this feels good in the hand. You know what I'm saying? I really don't have a clean ending, so I want to end it here, reshoot what is the ending of the video. Mom loves the phone. She's had it for a while now. No complaints, no issues. I just recently gave her a LG tablet. Now she is completely immersed in the world of Android. So, but the nice thing is everything is in sync. Everything works together, and she's quite happy. The point of the video was, and I know it was long, but I wanted to show her expressions on the phone and just give a different perspective about it. And she has some interesting points she had going on there. So as always, I want to end it right here. Mike Dixon, Simply Your Device. You like today's video, give me a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. If you don't like today's video, do not give me a thumbs down. Tell me in the comments down below why you didn't like the video. And as always, start the conversation. You'll see me soon in another video. 2, 1. The opening? Mm-hmm. Stop.
At least it won't be in Polish.
No, it won't be. And I'm
It
going to
was
turn
like in.
down. And I'm going to
No,
turn.
I go in.
Yes,
Okay.
you go. And now you got me giggling. Any other questions? Any other questions, or anything else you want to tell the yeah? Mike Dixon, Simply Your Device. You like today's video? Give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up. If you don't like today's video, do not give it a thumbs down. Tell me why in the comments down below why you didn't like today's video. As always, start the conversation, and you'll see me in the next video. Maybe Mom someday soon.
Bye.